Hi, this is Mr. Burns, and this is a tutorial video for making your exploded view with Onshape for your case redesign. Um, I've got mine on this drawing sheet with a table parts list down on the bottom right, and I've got my callouts for each part in my drawing, and I use this exploded view to get here. So how did I get this exploded view? Let's go make one together. In my assembly, remember we just left off where our Revolute mate is working, and when we animate, you can see the lid open and close so long as you set it to an appropriate amount of degrees. I can hit play here, and that's still opening and closing. Okay, and so remember when we get to our exploded views, it's going to be a button over here. All right, this third one down is exploded views. You click that. All right. I've already made one with these different steps, but I'll just make it again. I'll call it exploded view part 2. I'm going to click add exploded view. All right, so now I've got this yellow bar up here that's telling me, we're ready to start making the views that you want to move. I'm going to click on the top case, and you're going to get these 3 arrows for X, Y, Z, and I'm going to click my top arrow and drag up. It's going to say how many millimeters do I want to go up. Do I want to go 25 millimeters just to give it enough space between the bottom and the top, and I can see that dotted for the directions it's being exploded. And then I'm going to click on my green check mark to say, yep, I like that move that I made. And I'm going to click on the middle pin. Oh, not the case, the middle pin. You zoom in here, see if I can grab that. And then you'll notice that the arrow is dragging off to the left, but I want it to go to the right. And when I do that, that's actually going to give me a negative value. So maybe I want it to go negative 65 millimeters. And I'll click the green check mark. And that's it. Those are the 2 pieces that you need to move in this exploded view. Might not be a bad idea to rename this. So you could say exploded view of your pod case. All right. You can call step 1, you can rename that and call that top case. And step 2, you could call the middle pin. All right. When you're done, you click this yellow done button, and you notice that your case snaps back to where it was. Don't worry, your exploded view is still created in there, and now you can use it when you're making your drawing file. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click add a new element, and I'm going to say create a drawing. All right. I've got a drawing file with the WHS logo that I want to use. If you don't have that, ask me in class and I can help you get it onto your computer. It needs to be something that you've downloaded or exported from the version I shared with you on IED, and you need to create a version of it. So you would find it in your created by me options or owned by me options, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click on that drawing sheet with our WHS logo. And it's going to take a second to load, and then it's going to say, what do you want to add? I don't want to add my parts. All right, you do have to make dimension drawings for each individual part, but for this exploded view, it's going to be an assembly. And we're going to use the assembly 1. And we can click on over here. And when we drop it into our drawing sheet, we're going to actually want to edit the view that we're looking at. So I'm going to hit escape on my keyboard, and then I'll double click on that. I don't want the view orientation to be the front. I'd rather it be the isometric. And I don't want the explode position to be default. I want to change that to exploded view of the AirPod case. And that will pull the pieces apart the way that I had just done on my assembly. It looks like it's the right size. It looks like it's still kind of loading. But I think I'm going to hit the green check mark here. And we're going to add our shaded view. So I can right click on this and do show hide shaded view. And that will give it the colors that I had added to it, or yours might be blue. Okay, and then up here on the note drop down, there's the BOM table that we're going to add. All right, and we're going to put that down here in the bottom right hand corner. If you click on the corners, you can actually move it to where it needs to go. And I've got my item, my quantity, my name already added in there. I can't remember if that was from the first time I made this or if I needed to edit that. So if you need to edit yours, you've got too many blank squares and whatnot, you can right click on it and go to move to sheet. Actually, no, you right click on it and you switch to BOM assembly 1. And then here's where you can add columns and you can change the names, or you can delete the columns for what you don't need. You're going to have to stick with item and quantity, but you can delete the other columns and you can change any column to name. You'll give it the name that you wanted it to have. All right, that is the tutorial video for making the exploded video. Oh, excuse me, I have to add the callouts on mine. Let's see if I can find where I was doing drawing 2 there. To get your callouts, again, that's going to be in a drop down from your little toolbars up here for a callout, and it's as simple as just clicking and dragging from each part, and they correspond to the part list on the bottom right there. Hit your green check mark, and then you're done.